Welcome back to Being Watched, a Person of Interest recap talk about. Third episode, Mission Creep, which I believe references how the boys aren't super clear what their mission is, to stop someone from dying or to literally save them. And this is me just reading that into the script, because these guys aren't really open with their thoughts or feelings, you know? John Reese is either deadly serious or a bit of an ass.
Don't you knock?
Not if I can help it. I felt bad about blowing your cover identity. I've been looking for a new job for you. Dog walker, maybe, or concert pianist.
While Harold is, as usual, Hector himself.
I have a job, Mr. Reese, and so do you. The machine has sent us a new number.
Our number today is Joey Durbin, an ex-soldier who is working as a doorman, but in his off hours he's working with a burglary gang, highly organized, in and out in about a minute. They're being coordinated by Sam Latimer, a former military sergeant who has been recruiting desperate soldiers to do robberies for him. Joey's involvement with this group is going to lead to his death if they don't interfere, and that'll be really sad for his girlfriend, who waited for him while he was overseas. But does Joey even deserve it? I mean, he did join a burglary gang. You don't do that for fun. He needs the money for something, and they can't figure out where the money is going. They stalk him and notice him giving big bags full of money to some lady in the park. Could Joey be cheating on his girlfriend? No, he is in fact pulling a hero move, giving his ill-gotten funds to the widow of his friend who died overseas so she can raise her child.
Friend. Took my place on patrol. Got killed. His wife had just had a baby. This little girl called Amy. He's gonna give her money for college, everything, and he would have done that too. He would have done it.
And that's what you're gonna do.
Not to backseat quarterback this, but I feel like there are additional resources that the widow of a fallen soldier can access if she needs it. Surely she doesn't have to depend on some dude her husband knew secretly robbing banks. How is she going to explain her income to people? Doesn't she have any questions at all for Joey about where he's getting these huge stacks of cash? So in order to help Joey, John needs to get into the gang, participate in some crimes. He drops by Latimer's bar to indicate he's available for any crimes he wants to do, but Latimer is full up at the moment. So Finch plants a bunch of guns in the trunk of the cab owned by one of the gang members, somehow, and after a rather aggressive macho hazing ritual...
I thought Latimer wanted you to meet me.
He also told us to put a bullet in your head if we didn't like you, and right now we don't.
John's in the crew. He does exactly 2 jobs with them, one to raid on a legal casino that they immediately bail out of, and the second time into a police station. So John actually did less crimes than usual this episode. Somehow joining a criminal organization is a step down for him. This episode has a lot of weird padding to keep us on our toes, I guess. Like this long conversation between Latimer and this goober, who is whining about how he needs a bigger payday for his best friend's orphan child or something. And he wants to check on the corporate policy vis-a-vis intentionally getting your teammates killed so you get a larger cut, like this is a video game or something.
Say we don't make it out of one of these jobs. Say we take casualties. Still the same split, right? 50-50 with you, right?
Sure. But you guys are gonna make it out.
It never has time to matter. We also get this bizarre bit where John and Joey are bonding at this midtown bar, talking about what it's like being back from the war, only to find bankers are fucking up things here. And a couple of bankers are standing there, eavesdropping, and they start a fight.
You guys were soldiers, right? You volunteered. Nobody asked you to go. Guys like you gotta adapt. It's the knowledge economy now. Time to use this, my friend.
Okay.
Yeah, appropriate response. This guy was being a belligerent dickhead. You know what 2 people who were not talking to you don't need? A hectoring speech about how you need to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. John politely asked you to shut up, dude.
Really sorry about that. Oh, we're talking here.
Hey, so are we.
I do like the disbelief in his voice.
Oh, we're talking here.
We also get some good Taraji P. Henson moments as she just casually starts solving this other guy's case when he comes to her with another man in the suit sighting, this time at a bank robbery when he stops a security guard from drawing his gun so the bank robbers get away. Look, John just really doesn't like bankers. Carter notices that the bank robbers are using a very specific type of walkie-talkie that only Army people use, and if it's anything Carter knows, it's Army stuff. Her tip leads to the cops being able to identify one of the gang members and tag his phone, So they know when a job is going down and are about to intercept it, but because John asks Vince to specifically watch the police band, John warns the gang that they need to leave right away to dodge the cops. John manages to spend the episode one step ahead of Carter, but they do exchange some words at the end.
I keep looking for you. I keep finding myself in some bad situations.
You could always stop looking for me.
Not an option.
Sounds like she's not giving up on finding him. There are also a few super pointless scenes in which John Reese is at the airport in 2006 and runs into his girlfriend from the pilot who he broke up with to serve the country after 9/11, and they chat, and it's super boring. And while he's leaving, she suddenly asks him to ask her to wait for him, and he doesn't until she is well out of earshot.
Wait for me.
And this really feels like a John problem. I can't be bothered to care. So, does the team save Joey? John is in pretty deep, having a romantic date on the boardwalk with Joey when John strongly suggests he stop doing this robbery thing. But Joey just can't do it. He's too much of a hero. So Finch suggests that they just call the cops and the whole gang anonymous tip, and they're totally going to get around to doing that. But John and Joey are quickly called in for a special job. A job so special that Latimer is planning to burn his entire team because the cops are getting too close. Things are looking treacherous as Finch learns about the suicide mission right after John is forced to toss his earpiece into a bucket of water. At least Finch knows where the raid is happening, so he can just drop in. They are raiding the evidence locker of Carter's police precinct, an unusual choice. Can't imagine what's going through John's head as he's in full secret agent mode, ready to take full control of the situation, and his stupid new boss is there. He's probably thinking, oh my god, this bitch is obsessed with me. Out of contact for 20 minutes and he's checking in. He has to have a small fake freakout to pull Finch close enough to kiss. To whisper that they have been set up. Latimer is planning to kill them all. One of the other soldier guys, their names are not important. He grabs what they came for. A single box labeled Elias. It's time to go, and Latimer's there for the pickup, so he can gun down the men in the streets.
You're a good soldier, Strawby.
Do love that he went through the trouble of giving them faulty equipment so they couldn't fight back, but he didn't depend on John just having another gun. Of course he has an extra gun. This is John Reese. He lives a dangerous life. Latimer bails, leaving John and Joey safe, but on the lam, their lives pretty much burned. Luckily, John's life is already ashes, but he suggests that Joey should really get the hell out of there. Ask your girl to go with you. She'll do it. She's down bad. There's a small worry that she wasn't going to show, but she does. The two lovebirds are off to Phoenix, and they are going to mark this as a win. They saved the guy. He's going to be fine, we think. But John's not done. He's got to close up the Latimer gang. Can't let this piece of shit continue his burglary business. But John is too late because he is found dead, just as disposable as his soldiers, taken out by the client who wanted that Elias box, and that's all we get about that. Wonder what that means? Is this knife important? Love that they put it in a little evidence sheath, but also wanted to make clear it was a knife, so nobody will pull out a long little box and think, wonder what this is, better open it. Instead, they could look at it and think, ah yes, knife. That's the end of the episode. Not the knife. The real end is the scene where John responds to a lady's question too late, but that part is not interesting, so let's stop talking. Next week, Cura to Epsom, where our POA, I guess they're calling them POAs sometimes. I was pretty sure John is the person of interest. I thought they were numbers. Anyway, it's some young doctor who is up to something, and she's played by Hot Dog Water. How exciting. Until then, as always, you are being watched.
You are being watched.